Gonna round and hug yourself. Sides of the waist. Inhale back off. Exhale, post. We'll all look different. Our bodies are all different. To shoulder. Good. Just keep. Hi everybody, good morning. So today we are doing a quick seated morning stretch routine to help reduce stiffness and increase flexibility. With that said, all you're gonna need to have is a mat. Mat is optional, honestly. And then have something that will elevate your hips a little bit. So you can use a folded blanket, and notice I have it folded as a square, and then I made a diamond shape because I'm going to sit on the end of it. You could also sit on a bolster or something like that if that is more preferred. The other option is to sit in a chair, and I will give options for a chair position as well. Okay, so if you would like to have some lemon water as well, or just a glass of water to help hydrate your system, get you ready for the day, do that. Just remember that not all exercises and stretches are appropriate for everybody, so please talk with your doctor before doing this or any new exercise program. All right, let's get going. First thing is sit at the edge of the blanket, so sitting on the corner, okay, and then just sit in a comfortable position for you. What is that? Crisscross leg? Is it butterfly? Is it legs extended out, or are you on a chair? Choose whatever works for you and find that comfortable position. Create length through the sides of the waist, and then feel the contact of your body on the ground. Feel the support of the ground underneath you. And then from here, I just want you to take a nice deep breath in, okay? Here we go. Inhale and feel the whole torso expand. Exhale out. And then do that again. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. And then do that one more time. Deep breath in. Here we go. Exhale out. Take a sip of water if you have it, why not? Start a day with a little hydration and a little stretching. So I want you to take some big shoulder circles. And as we do these shoulder circles, think of this brand new day filled with new opportunities. And think about what is your word? What is your intention for the day? What is something you would like to cultivate more of? Big shoulder circles. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to open the arms, palms up. Inhale, open heart, and then you're going to round and hug yourself. And then you open up again and round and hug. So this is like a cat-cow. So we're doing a little spine mobility, warming up in through the shoulders as well. Look up, inhale, exhale, and then I tuck my pelvis and I round as much as possible. Open and close. Last one. And then from here, we're going to go heels together, butterfly. Feet together. And if you feel like you need support underneath you, you can always put yoga blocks underneath the legs. And again, hands behind you first. Tent the fingers so you're on your fingertips. Grow tall, create length through the sides of the waist. Deep breath in and blow it out. And then do that again. Deep breath in. Exhale. Thinking of your word, thinking of your intention. And then from here, you're just going to take this right leg and you're going to swing it over, and we'll do a little mini twist here, looking behind. Hello, sun, open chest, open heart. And then again, when you inhale now, you're going to back off a little bit and then exhale and twist a little bit more. One more time, inhale and exhale. You're not forcing, this is easy. Just a gentle twist. Taking it back to center, legs go into a butterfly here. Grow tall. And then let's switch sides. So we're taking that left leg, bringing it over, and doing a little bit of a twist. Can you do this with length through the sides of the waist. Inhale, back off. Exhale, go into it a little bit more. And then again, inhale, back off. Exhale, go into it a little more. And then back to center, heels together, grow tall. All right, and then from here, you're gonna have the hands on the inside of the thighs, open the legs out to a wide angle pose. We'll look a little bit different here. So if you feel like you want the legs a little wider or in more, you decide, because we will all look different. Grow tall, hands behind you. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and take the right arm and you're gonna bring it up and over and walk that left arm out a little bit. You decide how much though. Maybe the arm stays up towards the midline. You don't wanna force this. And then you keep walking further over, but as you do that, can you plant your right leg down a little bit more and plant the hip bone down a little bit more? And again, I'm not jamming, I'm just creating easy movements here with my body. And then I'm going to open and then turn towards the left leg and then come forward. And I really want to think about my right leg planting down. So I'm going to do a little external rotation by pulling that leg out a little bit more. Open chest as much as possible. Let's take it to center, not forcing, and then coming up, up, up. Let's take that left arm up and over and just start to walk the fingertips out, but feel the opposite leg planted. And really think of your intensity level like a 3 or a 4 out of 10. This is not a lot. So we will all look different. Our bodies are all different. And just be gentle with yourself. All right, and then you're gonna come up and then just rotate your body towards that right leg and then start to come down. As I come down, I'm going to push outward slightly on my left leg. That way I am really focusing on rooting the leg down. My chest stays open. Deep breath in, exhale out. And then come to center and lift up. Hands go behind you. And then take the hands on the inner thighs and go back into that butterfly. Now we'll sit crisscross, take the right leg in front, grow tall. Always think about the length of your spine first and the rootedness of your hips. And then you're gonna rotate towards your right leg and then you start to walk forward. But as you are starting to lean forward, think about planting the left hip down a little bit. So if you need to actually put your hand there and push, feel free to do that. And if you can easily go down further than me, please do. Listen to your body and what you need on this brand new day. And then we're gonna go to center here. I live in the Pacific Northwest. The sun is kind of rare, so it's kind of nice to have on my back right now. Tucking through the tailbone a little bit, but I'm creating length through the sides of the waist with an open heart. All right, and then coming up, 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 and let's switch the cross of the legs, grow tall. And then from here, I'm gonna turn towards my left leg and then start to walk forward. Easy stretching as we warm up. And then coming up, just sitting in a comfortable position for you, either foot forward, or if you want to extend the legs out, feel free to do that. And let's do a couple neck stretches here. So just tilting ear to shoulder. And as you do that, as you tilt over to your right side, the left side, could you just relax down a little bit more? from here, float your head up to the center. Let it just come back naturally and go to the other side, same thing. Just do a little bit of a head tilt, not forcing. And then this opposite shoulder, try to relax down a little bit more. And then floating your head up, up, up. And then all you're gonna do is you're gonna turn your head to the right. I'm gonna walk my fingertips back a little bit so my chest is really open, and then I'm gonna drop my head down to the right. And just think about your word and your intention right now. And think, what could I do today to cultivate more of my intention? Float the head up to center. Turn your head other direction. Drop your head down. So like if your word of the day is joy, what is something small you could do to increase your joy today? And then float your head up to center. Now you're going to drop your head forward. So I'm going to walk my fingers closer together behind me, slight pinch of the shoulder blades, and then I'm going to drop my head forward. And then we'll just do a quick spine articulation. So you're just going to trace the shape of a circle with your rib cage. So start small, see how it feels for you. And then you want to make these circles bigger and bigger. So if you don't want to have your hands right on your ribs, have your hands down, have them on your legs, have them wherever they feel good, and just keep making them bigger and bigger. So thinking of your intention, remember, it's mind, body, spirit when it comes to wellness. It's not just a physical wellness approach. You want to think holistically. There's actually 7 areas of wellness, and it's when you neglect an area, that's when you need to think, okay, what could I do to focus in on that area a little bit more? Okay, let's go ahead and switch the cross of the legs, if your legs were crossed, and then you will circle the other direction. So start small again, and then could you make it bigger and bigger and bigger? All right, 3 and 2 and 1. All right, here we go. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. 3 big shoulder circles, really exaggerate it. 3 and 2 and 1. Extend the legs out, shake out the legs, point and flex the toes, and make it vigorous. Like really flex, reach the heels away from you, and then point your toes as much as you can. A little shake again. Assess how you feel right now on a 1 to 10 scale. Taking that nice deep breath in again, exhaling out. All right, think of your intention as you go about your day, and I hope you have a beautiful one. Remember to like and subscribe, and until next time, see you later. All right, bye-bye.